I am getting ready for a birthday party, and I'm kind of on the fence about going. I mean, I'm going, but I don't know. I don't entirely want to. What I'd really love to do is stay home. However, I feel like if I stayed home, I wouldn't be productive anyways. I would probably just sit around and watch YouTube videos and Netflix and think about all the things that I really should be doing instead. So I might as well go out. Um, I I just thought I would use this as an opportunity to check in with you guys. I feel like a lot of my videos tend to be on the later side, and I'm just getting ready. So I thought that I would just chat with you and see what's up. Um, and tell you a little bit about just things that are going on. I don't really have like a rant to go on or anything, which is kind of rare for me these days. I feel like a lot of times that I make these videos, I'm like talking about something really deep from my heart. And I actually just feel like I'm in a good mood. I feel like I'm moving towards the direction that I've been really wanting to move to. I still feel like I'm like in this molasses stage where I'm not moving quite as quickly as I would like to towards things, but I also deeply believe that I don't want to say everything happens for a reason type of thing. Hi, Nina. Um, but that's basically what I'm trying to say is that I feel like when we try to resist too much in our lives. Hi, Debbie. Merry Christmas to you as well. Almost Christmas. And speaking of which, people keep asking if I'm traveling. I'm not. I'm going to be staying here in, I want to say sunny California. It's actually been sunny, but it's been chilly for us. Like last night, it was 38 degrees, which is really cold for LA. And right now, I would guess it's somewhere between like 40 to 50 degrees. And that's just cold for us here. Like we're used to like 60 or 70-degree weather. So I'm not traveling, which I'm not sure how I feel about. I haven't stayed back west for the holidays in many years. I think the last time I didn't go home for Christmas was like 2012. And then that was the year my grandmother died on Christmas Day, which was so like sad. And so I ended up going home a few days later after all. Not a good situation. But anyways, I chose not to go home for Christmas as I usually do this year because I went home for Thanksgiving. And my parents actually just visited, which I've mentioned in the last video or two. So I just didn't, I felt like flights are really expensive back east. I went east 3 times this year. And yeah, I don't know, I guess it just didn't feel necessary. But now I'm like, is it going to be weird to be home on Christmas? I'm actually gonna be celebrating it in like the cliche Jewish way. So I'm gonna be with a bunch of Jewish people uh, on on Monday, Christmas Day, and do the like I guess it's like a big thing in Jewish tradition. It's almost like a joke where they will go to Chinese food and movie. So I'm gonna do that. There are a number of places in LA that have good vegan Chinese food, and there are movies that I want to see. Did I tell you guys about Movie Pass? I feel like I mentioned that in one of my most recent videos. Movie Pass is amazing. I signed up for it right around Black Friday, and you get this credit card in the mail, and you can go see a new movie every single day of the month, and you only pay $10 flat, kind of like Netflix. And it's been cool. I've only used it twice so far. The first time I saw The Disaster Artist, which was pretty good actually. I really liked it. And then the second time I used it was for Star Wars. I went and saw Star Wars on opening day, and I was amazed that I could use Movie Pass for it. So I'm going to use it again on Christmas Day. I think we're going to see Downsizing, which I'm really curious about that movie. It seems really fun. A lot of my friends get movie screeners this time of year because a lot of my friends work in the film industry. So I've been seeing movies for free at home, and it's like kind of annoying because I just got Movie Pass and I'm like, I want to use it, but everyone wants to like stay home and watch movies from the screeners. So I saw Molly's Game, which I really liked. I really want to see I, Tanya, but I haven't. I don't have a screener for that yet. And then, did I watch another screener? Oh, I know I saw one recently, but I can't remember. I don't know. It's hard to keep track. Have you guys seen any interesting movies? I would love to hear, or movies that you want to see. I have been pretty consistent with my yoga practice. I've been telling you guys about that, how I signed back up for yoga and I've been trying to get back into it. I signed up for this 30-day challenge in January. You're supposed to do 30 classes in 30 days, but I think I might be traveling for a few days at the beginning of January, and that is going to mean that I have to take like 2 classes at once, like in the same day, in order to like stick with the 30 in 30 days. So I'm a little like nervous about it because I don't think I've ever done 30 consecutive days of yoga. Maybe once, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. A friend of mine is really encouraging me to do it, and I feel so much better now that I'm back into yoga. It's amazing. Just I've only been back for like a couple weeks, and I haven't gone every day. I've probably been like maybe between 8 to 10 times in the past couple weeks, 2.5 weeks, I think. And I just feel awesome. Like I can feel my body getting more flexible. My muscles are feeling looser. I don't feel as like much muscle tension, and I definitely feel more emotionally balanced. Yesterday, I just I've been feeling a little off, and yesterday like like it's not even worth telling you guys, like some dumb thing happened that upset me, and I wanted to go to a yoga class, and it was like right after the stupid thing happened, and I was like, should I even go? Like it just like put me in a bad mood, and I went anyways, and it ended up being one of the best yoga classes I've had in a while. It's with one of my favorite teachers, and there were only 3 people in class including me. So it was incredible because a lot of the classes that this guy teaches are full. One of them regularly has 50 people in the class at once. Like literally your mats are like separated like this. And this time I walked in the room and I'm like, there's only 2 people in there. But it was so cool because he came and did adjustments. So if any of you have done yoga, it's really like, for me, a special experience whenever the teacher comes by and adjust you. Like they'll come and like move you slightly just to get you into the right alignment, or sometimes they'll press on your back in a good way to help you stretch more. It's like one of my favorite things. It's almost like getting a massage, just having someone there to support you through it and help you. And I'm always wanting to do things the right way, and so like with yoga, it's a great physical and mental thing, but it's also satisfying for me because I'm always pushing myself to get better and better at it. And just having phenomenal teachers show you how to do things is so amazing. So that was great, and I felt incredible after class. I had another party. This has been the week of just events, leading up to the holidays. So many holiday parties. I was invited to one tomorrow night, but I don't think I'm going to go because I just feel a bit exhausted. So tomorrow and Sunday, I have nothing on my calendar, which is the advantage of not traveling. Even though I don't usually do too much when I go back to Massachusetts, it's still like I have friends that I want to see and family stuff, and it's just, I don't know. It definitely is relaxing to visit family, but it's also different experience than like being at home in Los Angeles. So I think I'm really hoping tomorrow and Sunday are just like more days to relax. I've been trying to give myself permission to relax. That's been hard. But coming back to one of my points in the beginning about resistance is that I've been feeling so much resistance to getting some things done. Like I have some big projects that really need my attention. And a lot of things need my attention right now. And sometimes I just get in the state where I like struggle to like just focus and get it all done, and it's like this weird rebellious thing, even though it's like no one's no one's telling me what to do, but I know the things that I should be doing for my career and for the people that are, there's just so many things coming my way all the time, which I'm really grateful for, and I should say yes and do more and all that stuff, but like I just get these blocks of resistance, and I just get stuck. I just get in this weird stuck state, and I'm like, okay, today I'll relax, and tomorrow it'll be different. Then tomorrow comes along, and it's not any different. I don't have any more desire to do it. And I go through these phases several times a year, and it's incredibly frustrating because I don't know how to prevent these phases. I don't know how to get out of them faster, and I don't know if I'm supposed to get out of them faster, if that makes sense. So, I don't know, it's just interesting. So, I'm trying to be very patient with myself and trust in the timing of things. So, it is what it is. But I would love to hear any of you guys watching live. I just saw some comments come in. I'm going to read the comments probably closer to the end of this video because I got to focus on getting ready. Last time I did this, people were all freaked out about this, but I'm using this very soft brush and some eco-vegan makeup along my eyes. It just probably looks spooky to watch. It's very gentle though. I literally do the same makeup every time I go out. I rarely ever change it. So I guess literally every time is a bit of an exaggeration, but I would say like 98% of the time I'm doing the exact same makeup. I have my little kit here, and I'll switch it up. Like I just got this new mascara on my main channel. I did a video unboxing this, and I really love this mascara. So I'll switch like the exact products. I've been using this lipstick for about a month now, and I like it. I love the color, but it goes on really dry. It's like liquid, and then it dries on your lips, and so my lips feel dry all the time. It's a little unpleasant, but you're gonna see, it looks really good. So it's worth it most of the time. The trick is with this though is that sometimes you have to put it on very precisely, otherwise it kind of like stains and looks weird, but I think I got it this time. So today I woke up early. My new thing is, okay, I think it was a couple nights ago. I've been very determined, like gearing up for 2018, and I wrote out a schedule for myself. I also do this like several times a year where I'll go through these phases of just like strong determination and feeling really productive, and I'll get a lot done. And as we get closer to 2018, I'm just like, okay, I want to just start it off. I want January to be great. And I know so many people go through that. And I created like a daily schedule for myself that's super ambitious. But for me, having like major structure will help me, oftentimes not for a long period of time, but for at least to like jumpstart me into things. And I was also listening to a great podcast last night talking about setting goals. He was talking about financial goals, which is another thing I'll get to in a moment. Got to keep an eye on the time because I got to leave fairly soon. But he was talking about how, setting financial goals for yourself is important, because if you don't set goals, you'll stay where you are, right? Most of us know that. And I think it's also true when it comes to like any sort of planning, because if you can set really high goals for yourself, you might not reach them, but the fact that they're high means that you're going to go higher than you currently are. So there's that phrase like shoot for the moon and maybe you'll reach the stars, or vice versa, I don't know. But it's like you can strive for something really high, and even if you don't reach that goal, you still reach somewhere greater. And so I did that with this schedule. If you guys have been watching all my videos, I've talked about how I really want to wake up earlier. So my goal is to start waking up at 8:30, which is scary, but I want to start going to earlier yoga classes because I find like if I start my day earlier by working out, then I have a lot of energy and I've got the workout out of the way, especially with January. Sometimes what throws me off, my workout schedule off, is stuff will come up at night. So if I work out earlier in the morning, then I don't have any excuses because it's rare that I ever schedule anything early. So I'm going to start trying to get up at 8:30 for the month of January. My goal is to like stick to the schedule for a month and then see how I feel after that month and really evaluate things. And so I laid out this whole goal, this like schedule for myself of when I'm going to work out, when I'm going to meditate, and read and work and socialize and eat my meals because I want to start taking meal planning more seriously. I was actually meal planning a lot in November, and then I signed up for this awesome meal plan service, which I'll talk about another time. And I just have to get back into that habit because I just have to sit down and figure out exactly what I'm going to eat. For dinner tonight, I made a really simple soup with kabocha squash. It's so delicious. And I was kind of proud of myself for that, but it was kind of out of necessity because I was too lazy to go to a restaurant or the grocery store. So I had to just like make something up with the few recipes I have in the house. And one thing I really like about meal planning is just like planning out exactly, my internet's acting strange, planning out exactly when, what I'm going to have, so then I have all the right ingredients. And that way I don't feel tempted to go to restaurants and eat junky food or spend too much money. And I'll buy a lot less packaged food and all that stuff. So it just requires planning like everything else. And speaking of planning, I'm gearing up to get everything together for Eco Vegan Pal, the membership group. I just got a surge of new members because of this big sale I did over Black Friday weekend. And I just have a lot of things to do in the back end. So I'm really excited to have Eco Vegan Pal up and running. And we'll have it is already up and running, but like the next phase of it, because I just want to do so much more with Eco Vegan Pal, and I just have to put my mind to it and schedule a lot of things out and tweak a few things, and it's part of what I've been procrastinating on. So I'll get my act together, and you'll probably hear a lot about Eco Vegan Pal next year because I want to encourage a lot of you guys to be part of it. I might be collaborating with some really amazing companies to add features to Eco Vegan Pal, and it's just like I need to finally bring that dream, that vision to reality. And it's just been taking a while. I get overwhelmed, right now I work entirely by myself, and it's just overwhelming to do it all alone. The other big goal for 2018 is to finally get an assistant, which I deeply need. I've tried working with so many business partners. I've hired assistants before. I've had interns. And it just like, I haven't found the right people yet. It's really, really challenging for me. So I just need to put my mind to it, and it just takes a lot of time and energy to even find the right people. So yeah, there's just a lot. I have mental blocks and energetic blocks to things that I want to overcome so that I can really support people in the ways that I really want to support people. And, same thing with my coaching business, putting a lot more energy into that and just following the models that I have right in front of me. Like, I have all these great resources. You guys can probably relate to this. Is like, I have everything that I need to do things that I need to do. It's just like putting it into action is challenging because of emotional blocks, right? Like, that's really, I feel like that's the reason that anybody struggles, is that they have blocks to something. And some people are just better at executing than others, not in that their execution is better, but it's easier for them to start the execution. For me, I just get resistances, and I haven't fully identified what those blocks are yet, and just been in the process of figuring them out, and it's taking a while. That when the blocks are strong, when the walls are high, there's a lot that can get in your way, and you just have to clear it out. It's like, I can't believe, I don't know if I've mentioned this to you guys, but I bought myself like a really early Christmas present, and I got the new Nintendo console, Nintendo Switch. I don't think I mentioned that, but my favorite game on there is Mario Odyssey. It's awesome. And I've heard other entrepreneurs talk about it too. Like, one entrepreneur I really respect was raving about Mario Odyssey, and I was like, oh my gosh, thank goodness I'm not the only one who like plays Nintendo, and I should be working. I actually don't play that much. I only play like a little bit a few times a week. But anyways, it's a nice little escape from things. And in Mario Odyssey, there's like, it's actually a hard game, and it's really fun, but there is this, hold on, oh shoot, I'm running behind schedule, I'm gonna have to wrap this up. There's just like this a few moments where you have to like break down these huge blocks and so, walls and all that. Those are part of the obstacles. And shoot, I really have to go. I'm like in my head thinking, oh no, I can't be late for this. Okay, so anyways, Mario Odyssey, you break through blocks. It can be very challenging. Well, so is the emotional blocks that get in our way. Okay, before I go, let me read a few comments. Let's see if there are any questions. Oh yeah, I really want to see Ladybird. I want to see Coco. And have I put moisturizer on top of the lipstick? I have. Putting a little lip balm on top of the lipstick definitely works. Okay, I gotta go throw on some clothes, run out the door, get to this party. Thank you guys for watching. I know this has been a little scatterbrained, but I think it's fun to like just kind of have a little chat as opposed to rant sometimes. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.